Assalamu alaikum everyone, and welcome back to the Form 2 final examination revision for maths. So in the previous video we did inequalities, few questions, we did square roots, we did finding radius if circumference is given. Please do revise it if you forgot it. We also did this error and estimation worksheet, and then we did identity, whether left hand side is equals to right hand side or not. And then last we also did polygons to circle which are polygons. Polygons are with no curved sides. And today we are going to start with practice 7. Here you have to see which of the followings are correct. And for that, you will have 26 questions A to Z. So 26 alphabet, that's why I'm saying 26. And you will have to see any of them are correct or not. So how do we do that? The easiest way is that you can think of the numbers, one is having square root, the other is not, right? So what is the square of 2? 2 square means 4. And this number here is 3. So is 3 less than 4 or greater than 4? It's less, so A is wrong. Let's do the same with this one. 6. 6 square is 36. And is 32 greater than 36? No, wrong. Let me try, okay, J. 5 square is 5 times 5, which is 25. Is 26 greater than 25? Yes, so this will be your answer. We circle the ones that are correct. This is one way. How about the other way? One other way is directly click these in calculator. Square root 3. So let me just turn on the camera. So here square root 3. Where do I have it? Square root and then 3. Execute. You get the answer as 1.73 something, right? So your square root 3 is 1.732. So is this number 1.732, is this less than 2 or greater than 2? It starts from 1 point something, so it's less. So A is wrong. Same goes for square root 32. You can click calculator and see what do you get. So square root 32, you can get it as 5.65685, something like that. So is 5 point something less than 6 or greater than 6? Because number 5 is less than 6. So no, this is also wrong because this one symbol means greater than. How about square root 81? Square root 81 is 9. Is 9 greater than 9? Huh, miss, what are you saying? So 9 is 9, right? So they are equal. They are not greater, they are not less. So you should not be having this symbol. Instead, we will be writing 81. Square root 81 is equals to 9, not greater or less. So this is also wrong. How about square root 145? What do you get? So square root 145 is 12.04, right? Something like that. So is that number greater than 12? Just 12 means 12.000000 like that. And this is 12.04. So this 4 is greater than 0, right? So this number is greater than 12. So your answer, the first answer you get is D. Let's see any other. Square root 5. What do you get? Square root 5 is 2.2 something. Is 2.2 something greater than 6? No, so this is wrong. And then square root 32, you can pause the video and try to do everything on your own and see if you can get the answer. So square root 32 is 5.6 something. So is this greater than 7? Is 5 greater than 7? No, so this is wrong. Okay, let's continue. Square root 169. Square root 169 is 13. Is 13 greater than 130? No, so this is also wrong. How about square root 200? You will get square root 200 as 14 point something. So is 14 point something greater than 14? Yes, because it has things at the back. So this is your answer. H is the answer. So we have D, we have H, any other? Let's check. Oh, we already did this one before, so this one is of course correct. How about square root 7? Square root 7 is 2.6, right? Is 2.6 greater than 7? Nope. So this is wrong. And then square root 26, we already did it. But you can do this way as well. Square root 26 is 5 point something. So is 5 point something greater than 5? Yes, because it has something at the end. And then we have square root 196. Answer is 14. Is 14 greater than 14? No, miss, we already discussed that, right? It is equal, not greater. So this should be equal. This is also wrong. And then how about square root 300? What do you get for that? Square root 300 is 17.3. Is 17.3 greater than 17? Of course, because it has something at the end. And so on. Now, what I will suggest you guys to do is to recite the squares of 1 to 20. It will make things easier. Because you know that 17 square means 17 times 17, 289. And then 18 square means 18 times 18, which is 324. And this 300 comes somewhere in between them. So it will be 17 point something something, 17.3 something, like that. That's how these numbers come. And then square root 8, what do you get? Square root 8 is 2.828. And is that greater than 2? As greater than 8? No, so this is wrong. And then square root 23, you get that as 4.7958. Is that greater than 3? Yes, so this is your answer. So next answer is N. We have few answers. And then how about square root 400? That is 20. So is 20 greater than 20? No, miss, you're playing with us again. It should be equal, so this is wrong. And then square root 325, you get that as, remember square root 324 is 18 squared. So 325 is a little bigger. So it should be 18 point something. Okay. So is 18 point something greater than 18? Yes. So P is also the answer. And then let's just continue. Square root 34, what do you get? Square root 34, you can get that as 5 point something. And is that greater than 9? No. And then square root 27, what do you get there? It should be 5 point something because it's between 25 and 36. 25 means 5 square. 5 square means 5 times 5, 25. 6 square means 6 times 6, 36. And 27 is somewhere in between them. So that's why it will be 5 point something, the answer. And then now square root 900 is 30. So it's not greater, it's equal. So this is also wrong. How about square root 321? 17 point something. So is that greater than 18? No, 17 is less. Okay, next, square root 16 is 4. So 4 is not greater than 4, it's equal. So this is wrong. And then square root 28, you will have that as 5.29. And is that greater than 7? No, that's smaller, miss. And then square root 36 is 6. Is 6 greater than 6? No, that should be equal. So this is also wrong. And then how about square root 432? What do you get? Square root 432 will be 20.78. Is that greater than 21? No, so this is also wrong. And then square root 256 is 16. And is 16 greater than 16? No, it should be equal. So this is wrong. And then the last one, square root 22. You get that as 4.69. Is 4.69 greater than 4? Yes, because it has something at the end. So this is also your answer. So please check on your own as well. Maybe I calculated something wrong. So if I did, you can tell me in comment section down below, or in IG or in WhatsApp, or whatever contact method that you have for me. Okay, so this is it for this topic. comparing inequalities with the square root, you calculate the square root and then compare with the number next to it. Easy? Okay, then next question. Here you are given an equation and then you're also given some coordinates, and you have to check whether these coordinates satisfy the straight line or not. So let's see what the coordinates say first of all. The coordinates here 4, 6, 1, -1. These are representing x coordinate here and the y coordinate here. All of them, this is x, this is y. Go in order, x, y, like that. So what we do for these questions is substitute the options from here to the equation. And if your answer equals to 0, then that is your option. So let's try the first option. X is 4 and y is 6. No need to write this actually. So replace the x by 4, 4 plus replace the y by 6, 5 times 6 plus 4. And click this in calculator. 4 plus 5 times 6 plus 4. You get the answer as 38. Is that equals to 0? No. So we know that option A is wrong. Now let's try option 2. X is 1, 5, and the y is -1 plus 4. Let's click this. 1 plus 5 bracket -1 close bracket plus 4 equals to 0. So it's 0 this time. So this is your answer. Let's try the others as well. Maybe there's 2 answers. I don't know because I haven't checked. So x is -6 plus 5, y is 7 plus 4 at the back. And let's see, what do you get? -6 plus 5 times 7 plus 4. You get the answer is 33, not 0. So this is wrong. And let's also try the last one. X is 8 plus 5y, y is 9 plus 4. So 8 plus 5 times 9 plus 4, you get the answer as 57. It's not 0, so this is also wrong. Okay, it should be just one answer. I'm just like making you guys do more. Okay, cool. So try question 2 on your own first. Pause the video and try it and see if you get it. So this is x, this is y. All of them. So no need to write it again. X, y. So I will replacing the x by 4 and then 3y by 3 minus 5. What do I get? 2 times 4 plus 3 times 3 minus 5. You get the answer as 12. Is that equals to 0? No, this is wrong then. Second one, 2 times x, 1 plus 3 times x, 1, y, sorry, equals minus 5. What do I get? 2 plus 2 times 1 is 2. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 minus 5 is 0. So the answer is 0. Oh, this is correct. Then no need to try the others, right? Let's continue. Yes, this one. Also x and y, all of them. So let's try the first one. X is 3 minus y is 3 plus 1. So 3 minus 4 times 3 plus 1, you get the answer is -8. It's not 0, so this is wrong. Let's try the second one. X is 1 minus 4 bracket -1 because y is -1 plus 1 equals 2. So 1 minus 4, you get the answer is something, and a plus 1, you get 6. Is 6 equals to 0? So this is also wrong. And now let's try the second one, third one. -5 minus 4, -1 plus 1. What do you get? Click the whole thing in calculator, including the open bracket and close bracket. So -5. Oh, you got something right. You got the answer is 0. So this is your answer. You can try D on your own. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. You can try. Okay, next. So again, these are x and y's. So 2 bracket x is 3 minus 5x is 3 plus 9. So 2 times 3 minus 5 times 3 plus 9. You get the answer as 0. So this is your answer already. Wow, lucky you. Okay, sometimes you're lucky, right? Yeah, sometimes only. Because, that's how games are. So let's continue. Oh, by the way, if you're having the previous PDF version of these worksheets or the printed versions, you might have different equations here. You can change it back. Up to you. Okay, so number 5, I can try number 1 first, A part. So x is 5, y is 3. So 3, x is 5, plus 5, y is 3, minus 8. So 3 times 5 plus 5 times 3 minus 8, you get the answer as, 22 is not equals to 0, so this is wrong. And then the second one, 3 times x is 1 plus 5 times x is 1 minus 8. You get the answer as 3 times 1, 3, 5 times 1 is 5, 3 plus 5, 8, 8 minus 8, 0. So yes, this is the answer. You can try the others. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Yeah. And then number 6. So I tried the first one. 3 times 7 minus 5 times 3 minus 8. You get the answer as 3 times 7 minus 5 times 3 minus 8. The answer is, negative 2. Okay, so this is wrong. And the second one, 3 times 1 minus 5 times negative 1 minus 8. You get the answer as 0. Good. So this is your answer. And then the last for this part, x and y. All of them are x and y. The coordinates are going like that. So 4 times, why is it not working? 4 times 6 minus 3 times y minus 15. So what do you get? And click calculator. You should be able to get that as 0. That's good, lucky. So this is your answer. Now any other answers you can check, and if there are, please also let me know. Okay, easy peasy. Just use the options given, substitute back, and see if they are the answers or not. That's for the practice 8. Okay, next, practice 9. This time you will be finding the circumference and you are given the radius. Previously, we were not given radius and we had to find radius, and we were given circumference, but now it's the opposite case. So remember how to find the circumference? Circumference is 2 pi r. And do we know our r in each question? Radius is r, so it's 15 here, so it will be 2 times pi times 15. Do we need to click calculator in pi in calculator? No, because our answers need pi, so it will be just 2 times 15. Click calculator, 30 pi. And that is your answer, 30 pi. So let's just continue. Circumference is 2 pi r. Do we know our radius? Yes, it's 3. So 2 times 3 is 6 pi. That's your answer. Let's continue. Circumference is 2 pi r. And do we know our radius? Which is 5. So 2 times 5 is 10 pi. Easy peasy. I'm moving a little quicker because this one is easier than the previous ones. So if I'm too fast, please also let me know, and then I will slow down in the coming videos. So circumference is 2 pi r. And do we know our radius? 7. 2 times 7 is 14 pi. Next, it is always 2 pi r. So circumference is 2 pi r. Do we know the radius? So 2 pi radius is 9. So 2 times 9, 18 pi. Next, circumference is 2 pi r. Do we know our radius? 13. So 2 times 13, 26 pi. We are putting pi because that's in the question. And we can't calculate it in pi, or else we had it in calculator. Next, C circumference is 2 pi r. Do we know the radius? 17. So 2 times 17 is 34 pi. Next, circumference is 2 pi r. And do we know our radius? Yes, which is 14. So 2 times 14, 28 pi. So that's it. To find the circumference is always the easiest. Remember what was circumference first of all. This is a circle. And this whole outer line is called circumference. Okay. And then the longest line inside is called diameter. And then if I draw any random line starting from the center, let's say this is center, these are called radiuses. And all the radiuses are same no matter where we go. They will always be the same. Okay, now something else. How about this small part of the circumference? Just part of it. I know the whole line, if I combine them, it's called circumference. How about just part of it? That will be called arc. Do you still remember how many degrees is one circle? 360 degree. Now how about if I just want to find out this part? What shape is this first of all? This is what we call fan shape or sector shape. And for that, this line, this curved line is called arc. And the whole circle I know is 360. But now here is just part of it, right? So what we do is name that part of it as theta. And if I want to find this arc, like the circumference, the whole circumference is 2 pi r. But now I just need part of it. And that part is defined by this angle. If this angle is 20, then I will use 20. But now it's theta, so I will use theta over 360. 360 is the whole thing. And from that whole thing, I just need this part to find my arc length. So basically, what we have is, if you want to find the arc length, it will be 2 pi r times theta over 360. You need all the things. Now, why am I suddenly talking about this? Because that is what our next practice is about, finding the arc length. So first of all, draw the sector. Your sector is something like this. So something like this. Now we have to sector AOB. So AOB, like that. And then I have to find the length of the arc. So that means this length here. Okay, and that was part of the whole circle. And if I just need this part of it, so I need to know the angle. Can I know the angle? And also, you also need to find the r. So do I have the r? Yes, here. You are given the radius is 5. And you're also given the angle is 50. And you have to find this arc. Okay, easy. So remember how to find the arc? Arc length is part of the circumference, right? Circumference was 2 pi r, so it's part of it, so theta over 360. So do times pi times r is 5, and then times theta is 50, the angle is 50 over 360. This time, do I need to click calculator pi or not? Yes, because the questions asked you to correct to 3 sig fig. The question did not ask you to have pi in the answer. So remember here, you need to express the answer in terms of pi. So your answer had pi. But this time they did not mention this thing. If they did not, then you will have to calculate. So let me do it together. So you have 2 times pi. Pi is here. Do you see here? And how do I click this? This is in brown color, right? If something is different color, like brown here and red here. So what we do is, do you see here, shift and alpha. If you need brown things, you click shift. And then you will see the S option here on top. After that, you click this bottom. You will have the pi in calculator. So 2 pi, And the radius was 5 times 50 angle over, this ABC is called over 360. So that's it. And then execute. You will have your answer as 4.3633. Okay, I will write that. So your answer is 4.36332313. Okay, but I just need 3 sig fig. So that means I just need the 3 numbers that have significant. So the first 3, so 4.36, and because it's a length, so you also add cm. Easy. So to find the arc length, it will be 2 pi r times theta over 360. And then click the whole thing in calculator, and you just need the first 3. So let's do it again. You can always draw the sector like this, and then angle as the one that's given, and then also the radius. So drawing you do on your own. Simple, right? Radius is 4, angle is 50. This is AOB, like that. So I need to find the arc AB. So it will be, arc length is 2 pi r theta over 360. So 2 times pi times r is 4 times theta is 50, and then 360 degree. And then what do you get in answer? So can you click calculator? You should be able to get your answer as 3.490658504, but you just need the first 3, so it will be 3.49 cm. Easy. So let's do it quickly. It's drawing, very easy drawing. Radius is 10, angle is 60, and like that. So you just do it. So 2 pi r theta over 360 for your arc length, AOB. So 2 times pi times r is 10, theta is 60 over 360. So you change those values that are to be changed, and then the others, just click it. You will have your answer as 10.47197551. Now look, I need the first 3 digits, but why am I writing 10.5? That is because we have to always look at the next digit. If it's 5 or above, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, these digits, then we will round off and make the previous value add 1. But if it was 10.44, do we have to round off? No, because the next number is small. So as long as it's between 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then you will have to. And most importantly, don't forget the cm. Okay. Next, draw the sector. AOB, radius is 15, angle is 80. You have to find the arc. So 2 pi r theta over 360. 2 times pi times r is 15 times theta is 80 over 360. And click calculator. So you will have your answer as 20.9439510 and you just need 3 sig figs, so just like that. Easy peasy, right? So let's go to the final question of this video and let's do it. AOB, radius is 11, angle is 80, so again arc length is 2 pi r theta over 360. So 2 times pi times r times angle over 360, and then just change the numbers because it takes time to click in calculator. Make sure you click everything because it's just practice makes practice perfect. And so my answer will be 15.4 because the next number here is 5. So you will add up cm. Yep, so that's all for this video, and if you have other questions you can always ask me. And so until now we did, in this video we did how many? We did square roots, We did straight line with points to see if they are satisfied or not. We found circumference with the radius given, and part of the circumference is called arc, so we also found that. So the only difference was that you times with theta over 360. And then in next video we will have the inequalities. If we have time, we will again do see if pair of solutions satisfy the equation or not. This you can try to do on your own, and then we will also do one of the simultaneous table. And maybe in next video we will try to do the cylinder. So we will draw that, explain that, and it will be fun. Easy, 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 easy. And then we will have the frequency table in next video as well. So this one is easier because we will just need around 10 minutes to do the whole worksheet. It's much easier to understand. And then we will also do area. So until now we did circumference and the arc length. It's just the outer lines. And then we will see how many things can fit into this part. So that's called the area. So we will write that. We do the circle, we do the arc, we do the sector. And then later on we will also do the volume, the 3D shape. So, and then again we will do some square roots. And then lastly we will do trigonometry, where we use the triangles to do a lot of stuff, because that is gonna be a big part of your exam. Informed you no matter which school you are in. Trigo is important. So anyways, that's all for this video. Hope you like it. And if you have any question, contact me in any way that you can. So till then, tata, bye bye. So this was the Form 2 final revision exam video. We'll add more in next video. This was just the part 2. Okay, so that's it. See you in next video. Allah Hafiz.